All right, good morning, kindergartners. Go ahead and get your mini chalkboard, your wet sponge, your eraser, and your chalk. Get your materials. You can pause and come back when you're ready. Today, we are going to do our starting corner capitals. Last time we did our frog jump capitals. So let's go ahead and get our chalk at the starting corner. Big line down. You're going to make an H, so go to the other side, big line down, little line across, right in the middle there. Take your eraser or your sponge, go ahead and do the same thing. Big line down, little line across. Now you're going to dry. That was the wet H. Now you're going to dry your H. Big line down, little line across. All right, let's go ahead and do our next letter. Chalk, starting corner, big line down. Go to the middle of the big line. We're going to make a letter K now. So little line diagonal down, little line diagonal to the corner. Now we're going to take our sponge, big line down, go to the other corner, diagonal little line down. Now dry, big line down, starting corner, go to the other corner, little line down to the middle, little line down to the corner. There's our letter K. Next, we're going to get our chalk, starting corner, big line down. Now you're going to do a little line across at the bottom. Now you're going to do wet, big line down, little line across, and there's our letter L. Dry, big line down, little line across, letter L. Now we're going to do a letter that you have to curve when you get to the bottom. Before you go all the way to the corner, you're going to make a curve to make the letter U. Okay, so you're doing big line, curve, big line back up, letter U. Then we're going to do wet, letter U, big line, curve, back up, big line, letter U. Dry. There we go. Next is going to be the letter V. Starting corner, big diagonal line down to the center, big line diagonal back up to the corner, letter V. Wet, big line down, big line up, diagonal. Dry, big line down, big line back up to the corner. All right, letter V. Letter W. You're going to do 4 big lines. So you're going to do starting corner, big line down, straight down. Now you're going to do big line diagonal to the center, big line diagonal to the corner, big line back up to the other corner, the letter W. Now wet, letter W. Big line down to the bottom, big line up, diagonal, big line down, diagonal to the other corner, big line up to the opposite corner. There's our capital W. Now let's dry our capital W. Starting corner, big line down, big line diagonal up, big line diagonal down, big line diagonal up. Next letter, X. We're going to do starting corner. We're going to do a diagonal big line to the other corner. Pick up your chalk. Start at this corner, big line diagonal this way. Now we're going to wet X, diagonal and diagonal big line. Now we're going to dry, starting corner, big line, diagonals. Letter X. Letter Y. You're going to start at the starting corner and you're going to stop in the middle of the chalkboard, little line. Then you're going to pick up your chalk, go to the corner and go big line diagonal down. Can you show the letter Y? And then let's do our wet Y. So we do little line diagonal, big line diagonal. Now dry Y, little line diagonal, big line diagonal. Last letter, great work everyone. You can always pause if you need to. Z, little line across, big line diagonal, little line across. There's our letter Z. Now we're going to make a wet Z. Little line across, big line diagonal, little line across. Now we're going to do our dry Z. Little line, big line, little line. Great work today doing your starting corner capitals. Thank you.